What's up everybody, Coach Kyle here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and look back at the old videos. There's a ton of them. Today I want to talk about using hiking as training for ultra marathons, specifically off-road ultra marathons, maybe even off-road marathons. And this came up when I had a call with somebody training for the Bighorn ultra marathon in Wyoming. And I also, like 2 days later, I had a call with somebody training for the Black Hills Ultra, both on fairly similar courses. Elevation is different, but basically it's a pretty rugged trail. It's not like a groomed trail. I mean, it's a technical trail at times, and I think it's both are maybe single track. They're not huge trails, and lots of elevation change over the duration of the courses. And one of the people I talked with, the Bighorn athlete, she said that she does a lot of hiking in her, spare time, and we're talking like 6 to 12 mile hikes. So it's not just like an hour walk. And how I talked with her how this is superb. Like, doing that hiking will no doubt help her towards completing the Bighorn race well. And then I told her that I would argue something like a flat ultra, while it might not take as long as a super hilly one, is harder because in a flat ultra you can just run, but in a hilly ultra you're going to do a lot of like brisk hiking when you have those climbs. So it's slowing you down, but it's really lowering the perceived exertion of the event. It's almost certainly like extending your stamina because you're running less. So yes, it's going to take longer, but it's preserving that energy, that stamina. It's preserving your legs because you're walking, you're lowering your effort, you're changing how your legs are moving. But the important thing is you have to do that during training. I like to tell the story about training specificity when I paced my athlete who won the Lean Horse 100 miler 2 years ago, a super flat gravel ultra. He got to mile like 80, 85, had a pretty good lead over second place, and he's like, hey, I'm tired, I just kind of want to walk. So he decided that he would walk until he got to the finish, or he had to run if second place caught up to him. And we walked for like 15 miles, and he's a brisk walker. And I am not. I don't walk that much. I've never been a huge hiker. If I go for a hike, it's a couple hours, not quick. And my shins were toast within a couple miles of this. And they were sore for about a week afterwards, just because the walking, you heel strike, it uses your shin muscles more. And I'm just not adapted to that. So that was a tough 15 miles for me, even though it was walking. And it just brings home the point that if you're training for an ultra marathon, especially a hilly one where you're going to do a lot of walking, you need to do that during training. I told this lady, wear the same type of gear, use the same type of nutrition, train on the same type of course as the race. And part of that is walking briskly if you're going to be walking briskly during the event. So you keep running, I'll keep coaching.